The DNA of a football club doesn't change that much, really.
I don't ask to be the underdog, but I've always been one of them.
And headed in by Bolasie!
Obviously, my goal is going to be better because it was in HD.
The makeup of that 1990 side is similar to this. A young, brash, pacey team. Ian Wright come from nowhere, and we've still got players like Yannick Bolasie who've come from nowhere.
In a season where fairy tales are no longer fiction, Yannick Bolasie's story represents another compelling rise from part-time to the Premier League.
You know, it went easy, and especially when, you know, money's not being thrown around like that in the lower leagues. You know, you don't get everything on the plate, and, you know, Barnet, you know, you didn't get lunch at the training ground, so literally, and I remember, you know, we used to play crossbar challenge after every training session. The last one to hit the crossbar would be the one that get the sandwiches at the shop. But, you know, I'm grateful. It was an opportunity to play football, and that's all I wanted to do, really. And, you know, I think that shaped me up for the rest of my career, to be honest.
Bolasie's endeavour earned him a move to Selhurst Park in 2012. But whether playing for Plymouth or Palace, the winger has always had Wembley firmly in his sights.
I could see that from my bedroom window where I used to stay at my mum's house. Obviously, I moved out when I was about 18, you know, because of my football career. And, you know, seeing the new Wembley getting built and the arch from my bedroom, you know, was inspiring. You know, so I've been brought up around that area, you know, so to play in the FA Cup final, you know, it's a dream come true.
And on Saturday, Bolasie will pay tribute to his roots via his boots.
The boots that I had made, you know, is a journey that replicates myself, and I thought it'd be a good idea, you know, to draw a boot basically with the Wembley Stadium logo, obviously, because I could see that from my house. And, you know, on the other half of the boot, I have the journey from my mum's house to Wembley. You know, that replicates the journey that I've been through my career as well, and also the journey that I've taken up with the Palace fans.
Well, he's got a smile on his face. So too will the Crystal Palace supporters to see Yannick Bolasie wreaking havoc.
Energy, enthusiasm, aggression, combined with skill, pace, power, and this season I've been focusing a lot more on adding goals to my game. And I think the Palace team, you know, it's been a lot of reliance to get the ball out wide or into a target man, and then the target man will link up play. Obviously, getting back in our holes and, you know, counter-attacking. So that's the way we've been playing, and when we play like that, you know, we can hurt anyone, to be honest.
It's Crystal Palace who are through to the FA Cup final. A repeat of the 1990 final.
I enjoyed it against Watford, to be honest, so hopefully I'd enjoy it against United as well. You know, it's going to be an open match, hopefully, and, you know, United are a big club, and I think the pressure's on them, to be honest. At Palace here, we're the underdogs, you know. I don't ask to be the underdog, but I've always been one of them, you know, in my career, and, you know, it's happening now as well, so I just look forward to, you know, trying to prove people wrong.
Also with a point to prove is Palace Academy graduate and fellow winger Wilfried Zaha, who endured a difficult spell at Manchester United before making a swift return to South London.
You know, knowing Wilf, you know, I think, yeah, you know, obviously he's gonna want to do his thing, you know, which is natural. He always wants to do his thing, but the final makes it a little bit more special, and I think he's going to be up to it for the team, you know. We want to win and try to make history for Crystal Palace. Like myself, I'm a positive thinker, and I'd like to think, you know, there's a good chance that we can win the FA Cup. And it's my mum's birthday that day as well, so, you know, adds a little extra spice, you know, for myself to do something personally, so we'll see what happens.